Hey girls, happy Friday. Today we are going through, I was about to say hurricane, tropical storm Debbie. I feel like she has been here for a while now. My mom and dad said if we can get through today, we're going to be okay. But even before that, we have had so much rain and I feel like I need some sunshine in my life. So I'm not really that down. It's just, it's not the same as when it's a beautiful sunny day. So let me explain some of my look here. First of all, John changed all the light bulbs here in my dining room to the daylight bulbs. Before I had them mixed. And so let me know how the color is and if it's not as orangey and yellow as it was before. I will say don't do it if you're not making YouTube videos because it's not as pretty. It makes it look real sterile and white in here. But for my videos, it's worth it. And then my hair and my outfit I did today inspired by one of the girls that I saw in New York. And I showed you a picture of her, so we're going to get to that in a moment. And then let's go right into the new, but not the new. What is it? Don't call it a comeback. This is the Urban Decay, the original palette that they brought back, and they've got like a limited edition packaging. And one of you guys told me about this. Thank you so much. And when I went to Ulta to get it, there was only 3. Like I got one of those. So I don't know if they're going to be restocking it. I would think so. And honestly, today I went upstairs and I was like, I wonder if I have my old one still, because I wanted to compare, because a lot of times things change over time. I don't know if they use new formulas or what happens, but I think that whole thing with Max Spice can let you know. I remember when OPI Bubble Bath was actually like white, almost like Funny Bunny. Things can change over time, but I think this is just the same. And I've got it on today, and I've been wearing it for 3 days now. And today I did something that's very tough for me to do. I didn't wear lashes, because I wanted you to be able to see the colors without the lashes. And yesterday I went without lashes. I had to go get my teeth cleaned, and I didn't mind it. A lot of it is I do use Revitalash, and I'm still using the Bambi mascara, which is discontinued, but it is the best ever. The next would be Bad Gal Bang, I would say. But this color right here, Hustle, is such a good outer V-type color to just bring your eyes out, because that's what the lashes, the liner, and the crease color does for me. It makes my whole eye appear lifted and larger with makeup. Now, if I go without any eyeshadow at all, I don't like mascara, because then it emphasizes that my eyes are much smaller. So I either like no eye makeup or full on usually. I don't mind if I do a crease color and, just like contouring around my eye, but I really don't mind that look at all. It is a youthful look. And just like you guys were saying that when Brooke did my makeup, it was a much more youthful look. And I agree. It's just, that's not really what I'm after. We all have this vision in our head of what we like and how we want to present ourselves. And younger is just not like high on my list. I just have things that I love, and I just happen to love the whole 60s, Hollywood, Bridget Bardot. I love that makeup, so that's what I like. So with that being said, if you would like a video with me using this, I would love to do that. I even halfway thought about doing it live, because that's a new challenge for me. So I'm gonna think about it and see how it goes. So that is, I would say, worth getting. I even like it more now than I think I did the first time. I've honed in on exactly what I like more, and I have more of an appreciation for like the color Naked, the color, but like this, even if you only used this little section, you would be pleased. I mean, I haven't even gone into those two. They're classics. I would get it. Okay, and then I wanted to show you this that I got this week. When I went into Ulta, I saw this lip liner from Dior, and I thought, it looks so dark, but a lot of times the ones that look so dark aren't so dark, and they are really good. And it's definitely for the lip liner lover. and someone who doesn't mind being precise with their lip liner, but it's really good. And the name of it is Nude Line, and I will swatch it for you on my palm of my hand. It really has a beautiful texture and undertone. Wow, that is so good. I haven't swatched it yet. I've only just worn it on my lips, but that is so good. That is giving me a little bit, hold on just a second. Let me go get my Paradise lip liner. Okay, so here is the one I did with Christian Audette. Oh my goodness, you guys. You will not believe this. This one is Paradise. That one is the Dior. Oh my gosh. They are almost identical. Okay, I'm going to take my camera on my phone right now over by the window, and I'll be right back. You'll have to tell me. They may be almost exactly alike. Wow. Okay, so that is a score. And then this is the Rouge Dior Forever Nude Look. I have probably purchased this before, but ever since I did the Chanel Long Lasting Lips video, I'll put it up here if you haven't seen it. I was thinking, was it? Yeah. And I don't know if it was all Chanel. Did I do all Chanel? I can't remember. I think I did. They are the ones that I think do last the longest, but I really like them a lot. And I do see the value of it with nurses, people that have to be at work for a long time. So I grabbed this one, and this is what I have on today. And oh my gosh, it is so pretty. Look at that color. I have actually had my lip combo on now for, I would say, an hour or so, and I have been drinking. But yesterday I wore this lip combo to the dentist, and the only thing that wore off was underneath, where they're constantly manhandling you around. And it wore off so nicely. So that one I think is such a winner. And then if it feels a little bit like dry and you want to add a little something to it, you could always, here, let me use this. You could always add a little bit of tart pearl. But I will say, when you add something like this, it's going to break it up a little bit. It's going to make it not so last all day. So let me do that. You see, that really lightens it up. Pearl is no joke. That is, woo, I love it. Here, let me swatch Pearl Arbor. Oh my gosh, you guys. They are so soft. It's like too goopy. I wish it wasn't quite as goopy. I mean, it is just like a half a step above a gloss, but so good. And then, speaking of, I just got this yesterday, so I have not tried these, but Clarins sent me this in PR, which is so interesting. It is the lip oil, Lip Comfort Oil Black and White Limited Edition, only at Sephora, custom shade of shimmery plum and golden pearls. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's so pretty. Silver iridescent shimmer for sparkling shine. So I had a hard time deciding what I wanted to wear today to show you. So look at that. Isn't that crazy? So this is the black. Okay, it looks black at first, but it does look like it's turning kind of like a plum color. Here's the thing. They're the kind that react with like your pH balance. But you can see, like, look in there and look at those little gold sparkles. So pretty. I would say it is kind of a plummy color. And then let's try the white. And you'll see the white has silvery sparkles. I mean, you can't get any prettier as far as the packaging. Ooh, that's pretty too. So let me give these a whirl and I will let you know, because they are pretty, but I'll have to see, what there is to it. But gosh, so pretty. And of course, I appreciate them sending that to me. And then before I get through swatching here, I wanted to show you this RMS lip liner. One of you guys on Instagram sent me the lady, I'm sorry that I don't know her name, sent me the lady that owns RMS, and she was doing a lip combo with this lip liner, Morning Dew. And so I tried it yesterday. I sharpened it like she said, and I just wanted to show you, just so you would know what color it is. That is the color. I would say it's coming off a lot more pigmented and darker on my hand than it did my lips, because I used it and it's like I had a hard time getting it to go on. But you know what? Maybe I didn't warm it up enough, because that looks really pretty. She really used it. If I can find the video, I'll put it in here, and it really looked good. So, okay, I was going to tell you it wasn't as good as it looked, but maybe it is. I need to give it another try. But these lip liners are really nice. I have the Sunset Nude. I have a few of them that I bought in Dallas when I was in that cool store. It's a makeup store in that fancy shopping center, Blue Mercury. And I bought these, and I really do like them. So I've really been impressed with everything from RMS Beauty. I don't think I've tried anything that I didn't like. So, okay, this is so good. So good. I'm so glad I tried this. Remember I told you how good the NYX powder pencils are? Well, I had gotten taupe and medium brown, and I was using taupe. Medium brown I could use, but because they're powdery, if you used to use the old Lancome, you'll know what I mean. Okay, here again, it's not going to swatch good because brow products just don't swatch good. They almost need your eyebrow skin and hair to come off. But I was loving the taupe, and I still do, but I gave the medium brown to my daughter, Brooke. And then the other day I picked up the blonde. And I knew it was a 50-50 chance that maybe I wouldn't like it, but I have been loving it. It's what I've got on today. And for me, it's a little less dangerous because this is not like that waxy texture that you really have to just bear down or it only, okay, that's probably a better way. Sometimes the waxy ones only stick to your brow hairs. Okay, this is powdery, so it actually will come off even on your skin. So you have to be a little bit more precise, and so I have been truly loving this blonde one. Like every time I use it, I think, ooh, I can't wait to tell him how much I like this. Okay, now I'm going to go wash off my Swatch Fest, and I will be right back. Okay, so now it's definitely, I would say, Walmart for the win this week. I've got some Walmart fashion that I've already posted on Instagram. It's not sponsored. I don't have to post it here, but I want to because it's so good. And I have a look I want to show you. But something else that one of you told me to get is this, and it is the EOS Shea Butter 24-hour moisture body lotion. But the best thing about it is the scent. Oh my goodness. It says cashmere, vanilla cashmere. To me, you know what it reminds me of is the Lush Sleepy. It has some type of fancy, like a perfume oatmeal cookie type scent in it. Oh my gosh. It is just yummy. Yummy. I think you would love it, but this is what I'll say. It is so thick. It is so thick that she mixes it with the cocoa butter oil, I think. Well, I already had this that I knew I liked from Vaseline, this Radiant Hydrating Body Oil. And I always love to mix lotions with like all of the body serums, like the Osea and stuff like that anyway. So I've been mixing these two, and they are so good. And the next night when I go to put my pajamas on, they still kind of smell like this. Oh, they smell so good, but it is not too heavy. It's not like using the Lush Sleepy. It's not a heavy scent at all. Like I don't think, like John's never mentioned it, even though he's right beside me. So if that tells you anything. And then this is another thing you guys asked me to try, and you can tell I have been full on trying it. This is the Wella Ultimate Repair Miracle Hair Rescue Treatment with AHA and Omega 9. Now, this is step 3. Of course, there's a whole system. And I think I've gone into why I'm not into the whole systems because I have so much already. I really have been loving the K18 because it's something that is easy to just integrate into my whole Colleen, which by the way, not sponsored. Colleen, they just sent us the email yesterday. She is having some more sales on her website for August. And so I will put those down below. I just used her oil this morning. Her oil stays out on my counter. I don't even put it up. I love it so much. Even when I do my hair braided, a lot of times if it's a day like today and I know there is no sense in washing it or curling it, I will re-braid it and I'll put some oil in my hand and then braid it with that in my hand so that I'm just like really twisting it in my hair, and it is so shiny the next day. Her oil is the best. The only one I like in a different way is the real thick one. But Anyway, if you haven't tried it, try her hair products if nothing else. Okay, but this is different than the K18. This is a spray, but you do it kind of the same way. I washed last night with the Colleen shampoo, and then you don't condition. And then you spray like a bunch. Like it says 1 to 2, 1 time per week, or 2 to 3 times per week for damaged hair. Let's see. Apply 10 to 20 pumps on towel-dried clean hair, comb through, leave on for 90 seconds before styling. Do not rinse, style as usual. You know, it doesn't say not to use, I bet they want me to use their conditioner in the shower, but I just haven't been using any conditioner with it. And I spray it down. I mean, I use the full 20 pumps. I spray up here, I spray all over, and then I will take the ends of my hair and soak the ends of my hair. And I've been loving it. I mean, today it's hard to tell because I've got crazy hair, but when I do it just curled and everything, it just makes it a lot smoother. If you have long hair, you know what I mean, how the ends of your hair are a different texture because they're old. They're old and damaged. I think it's really been helping. So I'm going to keep on trying this, and I may give the rest of it a go because I do think Wella is a good brand. Okay. I got a PR package the other day from Too Faced, and I have not gotten a PR package like this in years, because do you guys remember, like a while ago, it was definitely before COVID and everything, it was definitely in my other house, the PR packages were so extravagant. It was almost like one was trying to outdo the other. And then everything kind of got pared down, which I'm fine with either. But I got this huge package and I was like, what in the world could be in there? Well, it was this. I'm assuming, like, I have been around pickleball, but I have never played pickleball. But I think this is a tennis racket, or is it a pickleball racket? You tell me, but oh my gosh, is it not so cute? I am not getting rid of that because that will just look good sitting somewhere. This is why I'm thinking it is a tennis racket, because aren't these pink? Oh my gosh, look at this. Too Faced. That is precious. Why is it anything mini or anything pink? It's just so cool. I actually listened to a girl tell the story about the Stanley Cup. I think it was, or was it on a podcast? It was somebody talking about the Stanley Cup, how they rebranded and took themselves out of the outdoor department, redid their fancy colors and everything, and then started marketing to someone else. Stuff like that is fascinating to me. Even in my couple of years of college, my favorite classes were like economics and stuff like that. I just love like the market and everything. And so anyway, but what they were sending me is, where is it? Here it is. They were sending me their new Born This Way Soft Matte Oil Control Foundation 24-hour wear. Well, if you've been here, you might remember I had already purchased that. I had purchased I don't want to get these mixed up. Yeah, I had purchased Natural Beige. I actually ordered these from Sephora. Natural Beige and Light Beige. And I was just like, I knew it was a little bit too light for me, but I didn't even like it enough to really try to get the right shade. So when I opened it, I thought, this is interesting. I wonder what color they sent me. So they sent me Praline, which is the darkest color, and they sent Sand, which is a go-to. Like, I can probably wear sand too. I just haven't, because the first one I tried was Warm Beige. The first day I wore it was day before yesterday. Oh my gosh. This and the Hourglass number 8. This is what a difference a shade can make. And then there's lots of foundations that I like the formula, but I can't ever find my shade. This, if you're my shade sister, this is it. It's the Warm Beige. And it is so pretty, so long lasting. It photographs well. It's beautiful. And there's something to be said for the squeezy tube with the pump. It's just easier to travel with. It's easier to get it all out, all that kind of stuff. So super excited about that. Thank you, Too Faced. Good for them, because I may not have tried that again. And then they sent me their new powder, Precious. Their marketing is right up my alley. So this is the medium in Born This Way Soft Blur Flexible Finish Setting Powder. I would say it's very comparable to the Charlotte Tilbury. I've got it on today and it's beautiful. It's not too powdery. It does make a difference. It does wear well. It does match. I mean, it's beautiful. I really like it. Not too, you can tell I've used it, but see how it's not dusty. Stuff doesn't go everywhere. I'm funny about stuff like that. And then, so that was my Too Faced. And then this is another honorable mention for this. I did a makeup look for Walmart on my Instagram lately, and I used this, and I just kept it downstairs in my regular makeup drawer. I don't even use concealer. I just put my damp Paw Paw beauty sponge in this and use it for concealer and setting up underneath my eyes. And then I go down my laugh lines like Brooke taught me to do, a little bit here and then a little bit in the T-zone. And then the rest of the face, I used this. But this is just a good powder. Now, it's not as beautiful as the Givenchy. The Givenchy powder has like this glow to it. But this is just as good or better than the Laura Mercier, better than the Huda, I think. But this is hard to just bake with dry. You have to use a damp sponge. And then I take that sponge and I pat it off. And I love it. So I wanted to mention that. And then I went in Victoria's Secret last week. And, you know, I've been working on that comfy, cozy, chic, sexy, stay-at-home woman video, which I am still working on. I have an Aerie unboxing coming up, and then some of these clothes from Walmart will fit in there. And I wanted to look at the new sweatpants and sweatshirts and stuff in Victoria's Secret. I didn't see anything that I loved that went with what I'm trying to accomplish with this video, but I did find another pair of pajamas. I know, my name is Lisa, and I am a silky pajamaholic. I love these pajamas, and they were on sale. Now, the ones I got last week from Print Fresh, the quality is there. I mean, they're high dollar, but they are quality. They're meaty, hardy pajamas. These are a little bit more flimsy, and they're not even as thick as the Avery, but I love them. There's just something about them, and you know, I'm all about leopard. Leopard is coming in strong this year. I've got a trends video coming up that I'm doing with 2 other YouTube channels, and we're doing kind of like a collaboration, and leopard is one of mine. I love it. I always have since I was a teenager. And I really love, we'll go into the specific types of leopard I'm talking about. I'll put the link down below, of course, but be careful because there was some other cute ones, but when I looked at them, I noticed it was the shorts. And I am just not a shorts pajama girl because I don't like my skin touching on my legs. You know, the older we get, I think the more hang-ups we have. Okay, so now let me stand up and show you my outfit. I think we're to that point. Okay, remember when John and I went to New York for a day? I'll put that video up here, which I'm so glad we went. No negativity. But anyway, I saw the girl in Nordstrom working, and she had on a pair of trousers. She had on like a short bomber jacket with sneakers and her hair kind of up like this. I ended up talking to her because I was looking through some racks that she was working on, but I just loved her look and I wanted to recreate that for us. So this bomber jacket, I saw Madison Payne show it in her video and was like, oh my gosh, okay, that is what I need to recreate that look. I think it's from Steve Madden. I think it is. And I will put the size and everything down below. I don't have a shirt on under it. And then these pants are, I think they're No Boundaries. I'm not sure. I'll put everything down below. But I love these. They are so nice. You have to get them. You may remember the ones from Zara that I indeed have purchased again because I gave them away thinking, oh, well, been there, done that. Actually, I gave one pair to Brooke and she wore them in Palm Beach and I loved them. So I have reordered those, but those have a tie, like a tie right here. These are even more versatile. So you don't even have to show that you have that look where it looks like a double waistband, which that is still very trendy. And then I put on my favorite sneakers, which are the Gucci, just best sneakers ever. And then I did put on a Gucci pin because I am like feeling the brooches lately. I thought that just, elevated the outfit. So love it. And I think you would too. And I will put all of my sizes below because I can't remember. Seems like I'm small on both of these. Okay, next, I'm going to stay right here so you can hear me. I got these No Boundary sweatpants. Definite ingredient for a chic stay-at-home mom look. They're kind of like, I guess they are, like cargo. And they do have the tie where you can cinch the bottom, but I did not do that. I left them wide and flowy. And it's funny because I ordered them with this cropped little zippy top. And I, of course, thought I'd probably put those together. But when I got them, I had bought a few other things and I switched it up. So it's kind of like if you buy these 4 things, you can have multiple outfits. Cropped jackets are not only are they like a fall trend, a fall 2024 trend, but they're more flattering. They just are. They give you a waist. They're not as casual looking. It just looks better to have a little bit of a cropped jacket. And then these pants are like the perfect height. So you'll see me pair this jacket with these pants. And then I had all this stuff already put up. So some of it's not hung up because this one's hard to hang up. And I'd already cut the little strappy things out of it. Actually, I have a video coming up, an Aerie unboxing, where I'm wearing this off the shoulder bodysuit with the wide leg pants. Love it. I love the mix of casual and a little bit dressier. Even the textures, the difference in textures. Here, let me show you. Like this, and the fact that this is showing some skin, it's body hugging, body loving, and then this is flowy and more casual. Just the whole thing makes it more interesting. It's less expected. It takes it up a notch. It keeps it from being too casual, and it's unexpected, and it shows that you can put things together. It just is different. And then, when you mix these two with the different textures, same concept. So good. Love it. And then, oh my gosh, this is something, and it's come off of my rack. This is something I ordered, and I would have never even seen it, but it was at the bottom of a page one day. And I'll be honest, it took like almost a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks to get here. And I did not have high hopes for it. I thought, I know it's under $20. It might be under $15. But it just gave me that, a little bit of Farm Rio, a little bit of Sarah Jessica Parker, just gave me that vibe. And it comes in 3 different shades. I got the small, and I love it. Now, it is like polyester-y feeling, and it's not lined, but it's not see-through. And the colors are gorgeous. The day I wore it, I stopped by Walmart to see if I've been like stalking their plant section since I got lucky on that one upstairs. And I wore it with this little cami that I got from, I think this is Scoop. Yeah, Scoop. Because I thought maybe a bodysuit, but I was like, no, I wanted something that kind of went with it a little bit better. And so I did this with flip-flops. And I got so many compliments. I mean, you would have thought it was a high-dollar designer skirt. And then, let's see, this little slip dress, which you know how I feel about slip dresses. But look at the blue and look at the just gradient color. Gorgeous. Now, the day that I put it on, I had all intentions of putting a belt with it, but it just looked so pretty and kind of easy breezy with no belt on it with flip-flops. And I know, most of us at this point in our life, our everyday is not going to be heels, but I want to belt this maybe with a gold belt and gold heels. I think it would be beautiful. I also think it would look good under a moto jacket. There's a lot of things you can do with this. I would just, if you like it, get it and play with it. Have fun with it. And then I got 2 of these little outfits. So soft and comfy. It's a little set, and I'll be honest, when I got it, I thought, oh no, I'm not even going to be able to wear this. I might as well just give it to Brooke, my daughter. And I liked them. There are no boundaries. I got the small, which is a 4 to 6, and it's a little skirt. This is so something I would have worn in high school. I wore a lot of skirts like this. And then the little top. And when you see this little top, you think there's no way, but it's super stretchy. And because the skirt comes up so high, they meet. So it looks like an outfit. Something has happened. I don't know. I think they have finally gotten to me. And I've kind of, meaning the retailers and all designers, I've been kind of feeling a little bit of brown. And I really felt like I liked the blue, but I felt like the brown looked better. So I did give the blue one to Brooke because I thought it would look good on her too. And then what is my final thing over here? My final piece of clothes. Oh, okay. Yes. Remember I told you I ordered that Nike sweatshirt in the V-neck. I wanted to show it to you. Love it. With the exaggerated bat wings, maybe not. But see, I would put this on in a heartbeat with these pants. And I don't know if I do sneakers. If I got something like this on, I would probably want to do a fancy sneaker, a fancier than this, maybe some all silver ones or all gold or a sandal. But because this was a little bit more fancy and then I put the pin on it, I felt like it went with the sneakers. You guys, you don't want to be in my brain the way it goes. Okay, so for accessories, I just wanted something small and simple. I'm not sure they still sell these, but I do really love these from Miranda Fry. I love how they kind of tilt back. And then my name necklace that I have not taken off. It's so worth paying for the 10 karat gold because you just never have to worry about it. This ring that I love that my parents gave me. Isn't that funky? I just love it. And then no watch, but, oh, and my nails. My nails are the French and they are chrome. And I got them done back in the oval. I missed it. I just feel like this is more me and more what I like, and I love them. I had been scared to do the French this strong, like with such a strong white, but I love it. And that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know which were your favorite things. Don't forget to join me over on Patreon for more kind of like lifetime talk type videos. I'll put that down below. And yeah, my Aerie video is coming up, and then I'm still sweating a Zara box that hasn't gotten here yet. So when that gets here, I'll do that try on too. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.